Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be doing a fairly big video. I did one for 2015 and although it's March, there's still time. This is going to be my 2016 Hollyoaks predictions. Okay, cool. So I do have more categories than I did for my prediction for 2015. Yeah, let's get straight into them. So deaths, I don't have too many. I couldn't really think of too many people that might die this year. So I have Nico, Rachel, who is Nathan's girlfriend slash fiance slash whatever. They've been meaning to go on that trip for a while. I have Lindsay, I have Cameron, Ben, and Marnie. Marnie is James's mother who was introduced. I did have to look up her name because I couldn't remember it. So those are the predictions for deaths. Nico, I don't know. Lindsay, I think she's going to be killed by Silas. Because I think he might just, he'll probably kill Lindsay. Cameron, I think, will die by, I think it'd be interesting if he was killed by Steve, if he found out what happened. If he found out what happened with Cameron and everything else, with Lockie and everything else, he might not want Cameron around anymore. He might do it by accident. Steve might be high and or drunk, and then he might, decide to take revenge on Cameron. That's kind of the prediction I have there. Ben, I think, will be killed either by accident by Trevor or by something else. But I feel like he has to go in order for Sienna and Trevor to have the relationship. I can't see it working any other way. So that's just my kind of bold prediction. Marnie, I think, will be killed by... Be interesting if she was killed by Scott or Nathan. That would be pretty interesting. Because of all the things that she's been doing, trying to tell James to convince Scott to add the water to the vodka, to do that. Plus she's planning to buy the hutch from Tony, but not in a nice way. Next, I have Returns, which is maybe slightly more interesting. Quite a bold one. I'm going to say Craig, who was, I think, John Paul's ex, Craig Dean, I believe his name was. John Paul's ex-boyfriend. I don't know if they got married or engaged or whatnot. I don't know if that happened, because I didn't watch the show back then. I'm going to say Mitzi, but not for too long. I don't think she'll be back for that long. Maybe just to see Maxine. She's Maxine's sister, if you guys don't know. Be very interesting to see them have a very long catch-up talk about everything with Patrick, everything with Darren. Her to see Minnie. It'd be very interesting. And her to see Sienna and everything. That would be pretty cool. Next, I have Jackie McQueen, but a cameo for one episode for like a catch-up. But I think Mitzi's stay would possibly be longer, because I don't know what the actress is doing. She might be doing something, I don't know. I don't keep up with her on, I have my stuff to do. But I think because Jackie's pretty busy, she's getting or gotten married to Emmett Scanlon, who of course played Brendan. Everyone knows that. I think she'll come back for one catch-up episode with the McQueens. Hopefully Mercedes will be back for that. We'll get to Mercedes in minutes. But I think Jackie could come back for one kind of cameo episode. Can't be that hard to film, right? Can't take up that much time. I think there will be mentions of Brendan, especially from Warren, who's returning. I can't really put him as a prediction for returning, because apparently he actually is, which that should be interesting, because wouldn't you go to jail for life for doing what he did? I don't know. But yeah, mentions of Brendan, and I think there'll be mentions of Brendan from Warren, from Jackie, from Mitzi. I don't think Cheryl will come back with or without Nate. I don't think Cheryl will come back, although that would be good. But that's not one of my predictions. I don't think she'll come back. Next up, this is still on returns. Nana McQueen, we already know she's coming back. She's gone on a break to come back in the summer. We do have a lot going on right now. Summer isn't too far away. We're sort of heading into spring. So by like May, June, July, that kind of thing, maybe. I think Nana McQueen will come back, or Elena, as her name is. I think Mercedes will come back late spring, so that's like March, April, or May. Yeah, I think Mercedes will be back by that time. She might come back tonight. I don't know. I don't write the show, so I don't know. Yeah, I think she'll come back by spring. The safe characters, which is a category I didn't have last year. Safe characters: Steve, Harry, Tony, Scott, Tegan, all of the Osborns, including Jade, because she's not officially Osborn, although she's living with them, so she's associated with that family, but she's not actually an official part of them because the adoption thing didn't actually happen. So yeah, I think all the Osborns, including Jade, are safe. Where am I? Safe characters, Tegan. All the Osborns, including Jade, Esther, Kim. I hope Esther is, because you guys know how much I like her, so I think she's cool. I might do an Esther character spotlight either this week or soon. Esther, I think Kim's fine as long as Lindsay doesn't kill her. Kim hasn't exited the show. She's probably going to have some more prison scenes. Either that or she'll come back later. Because Lindsay has to get found out, right? They can't just like end the storyline with Kim being in jail, Lindsay staying. I really wouldn't like that. I think Lindsay deserves to be locked up and not seen again. We'll have a few prison scenes, for a couple of weeks. People speaking to her about the stuff that she did. But of course, it's been pinned on Kim, so that's not easy. But I'd be very annoyed if it was pinned on Kim, all the handle killer stuff, like permanently. Because it is at the moment, but it can still be reversed. We just need someone to find out that Lindsay actually did all that stuff. But yeah, Esther and Kim, I believe, are safe. And Leela's family, so that's Leela, Tegan, I already said Tegan, but Leela, Perry, who else is left in that family? That household, basically, but not including Cameron. So that's what I'd say for those characters. And the final piece I have here is relationships, or shipping as it's called nowadays. We've got Esther and Kim, or someone new. So either Esther and Kim to get together, which I could see if she gets released, Lindsay goes to jail and or prison, whatever. And then I could see Esther and Kim kind of reuniting. I can't see Esther and Grace reuniting. I can't see that happening. I think she's going to get back with Trevor. Or with someone new for both of them. We shall see what happens there. Zach and Lisa with Love Days eventually finding out, eventually all that being explained, like it was in the Jade episode. But to actually happen, I think that will happen. Maybe not in the same way, but eventually I think they'll cool down and kind of accept it. It would be quite weird to find all that out. Yeah, that'd be very weird. So Zach and Lisa with the Love Days finding out eventually. Tegan and one of the new boys that are coming. There's a new, I don't know if they're a family or if they're brothers, or brothers is family, but or how they're related. But there's a new there's a new pair of 3 boys coming in. I think it's just 3, and I think Tegan may end up with one of them. Of course, unfortunately, she can't be together with Ziggy because of what happened there. So Tegan and one of the new boys coming in. Holly and Robbie, I believe, are going to stay together. I think Jason will go off with somebody else. I don't know who we could go with. Maybe focus on... I'd love if Jason was the one to find out about Lindsay. I'd really like that. So if they focused him they focus Jason on finding the handcuff killer, let Holly and Robbie go off and have their relationship. Let Jason kind of focus on that and have it take his mind off of getting married and then finding out what your brother did. I think that would be excellent. Him finding out with Ben Bradley, that would be very cool before Ben dies, my prediction. With DS Trent kind of just being there. A lot of people do like him. I like him a lot. I think he's a cool character. DS Trent. But DS Thorpe, sorry, not Trent. Where am I going with that? DS Thorpe, the guy who's been, he set the thing up with Freddy for him to have the undercover thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. So all them three to find out Lindsay, like catch her fully red-handed so that she can finally be arrested. I think that would be awesome. So Holly and Robbie, and then Jason with someone new, but not Cindy. Don't go down that road. No, I think Cindy and Dirk should get back together. Oh, exits. I didn't do exits. Let me quickly jump back to that. Marnie, I think I don't think she'll be killed off, but I think she will leave. I think she could be killed off, sorry. But she could also just leave in a taxi or be arrested. Joanne, I think, is going to die. Or be killed off. Or sorry, exit. Dirk, I think, will temporarily leave. I don't know how long for, but he could temporarily leave. So that's kind of the exits. If we go back to the relationships, Lindsay and Freddie to get back together, I can see that happening. With Mercedes and Joe coming together, with Joe and Mercedes coming together, and maybe trying for a new child by the end of the year. That could be nice, because unfortunately she lost Gabriel. But yeah, I'd like that. I think that would make sense. Maxine and Darren to either get together, or Maxine to have someone new. I think she's going to get with Darren, and Nancy will be with someone new. Maybe one of the new boys. Those three kind of could be used to tie up some of the single girls, which Nancy would be if she wasn't with Darren, and of course Tegan is currently. So I think that could be interesting. If I was to tie the other boy to someone, I would say Leela. Yeah, it could be Leela. Because then if Cameron dies and Ziggy's already not with us anymore, that would leave her single, which could mean that Leela could get with one of the new boys. That would be the third one. Or let's say if you switch his character around, and you could put, let's say the third character's gay, you could put him with Steve. Let's say you break up Steve and Harry, you could put him with Steve or Harry or John Paul. But John Paul's apparently going to develop feelings for Diego, which is going to be, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that, but we'll get to that when that comes up. So yeah, I think the third boy could either, I'm going to stick with the third guy being with Leela, and then I'm going to say so my secondary prediction would be if he was actually gay, because I don't know anything about them yet. I've just seen that they're coming soon, so I don't know if they're bisexual or straight or gay. I have no idea. But if he got together with John Paul, Steve or Harry. So yeah, that's kind of my predictions. It's a little bit of a lengthy one, so yep. So that's deaths, exits, returns, safe characters, and the relationships, or shipping as some of you like to call it. I don't mind what you call it. But yeah, that's all my predictions for 2016. I will go back at some point and review my 2015 predictions. I could do that anytime because they've all happened now, so that's not necessarily going to change. Yeah, if you guys like this video, please thumb up. If you want to help support the channel, please share. Please subscribe here if you're new to receive more Hollyoaks content on a sporadic kind of now and then basis, whenever I have time and ideas, because you need ideas as well. yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. If you have your own predictions, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments. Please feel free to put them in the comments. I'll be very, very interested to. I could read off of your guys' predictions as well, like reading your predictions and kind of going off of there. I did some discussions off of the forum predictions, which I did much earlier in the year, so you can go and check that out if you want to. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching this big predictions video, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.